So then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the famous Grapplers gym. Now, you've heard about every other dojo in the world, but do you know the ins and outs of the World Association of Wrestling, run by the Knight dynasty, head honcho Ricky Knight and his wife Sweet Saraya? This is the infamous gym where Paige, the WWE Divas World Champion, 2-time for that matter, trained and got her craft. This is where Nick Aldis, former World TNA Champion, learned his craft. And I'm going to take you inside to where we've got our annual week-long summer camp where there's 30 people travel from around the world to learn the art of British professional wrestling. Follow me. So as you see, this isn't a normal gym, ladies and gentlemen. We carry the weights, we have massage rooms, we've got sunbays, 2 rings, we've got the cardio equipment, we have gym mats, we have everything here to offer you to be a professional wrestler. If you want it, you need to get down to this gym based in Norwich, England, just like 30 other people have done from around the world. So let's find out a little bit about the people that's travelled and what they have to say.
We come down to WAW after having our own company in Lincoln just because we want the best level of training we can get, and where better to go than the family that have been in the business for years. You know, they've been involved for so long, and generation after generation is just producing the best wrestlers that are in the country. So if we can up our game by learning from the best, then you know, why wouldn't we want to do that? You know, we've come here to progress what we can do and learn from the best.
I came because they trained Paige, who I really look up to, and my aim is to make it to the WWE, and they create stars. And even training at home, I'm learning from the best here, and that's why I came.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
As he shoots me in, side step, only one side step. Make between here. Now, you lock off the whole of the body. I don't want to see no one doing this. I don't want to see that. We lock off every part of the body, because the object of wrestling is to what? Get a 3 count or a submission. I'm going for a pin. So this gonna have to kick out. 1, 2. So he has to kick out. Get on it. 1, 2. Oh, no kick out. 1, 2, 3. She's got you, Marcus. Jump back, you two.
Hi, my name is Roman. My name is Vincent. We basically came here because we got in touch with WAW trainers and wrestlers a long time ago, and we heard about this place actually many times. The reason why we came here is because it's simply the best wrestling school in Europe, in my opinion. Every other wrestler can call themselves a trainer, but not everybody can call themselves a dynasty, and that's what the Knights are. They're a dynasty, and you learn that not just in-ring stuff, you learn the work ethic, you learn the determination, you learn how to work out properly. And we came all the way from France. We traveled for more than 1,000 miles to get here, and we would do it again. I recommend that if you're an aspiring wrestler, or actually a wrestler for many years, just come here because you have no idea how much knowledge you can learn, how much things you can discover here.
Maintenant, je vais parler pour tous mes amis français.
I think I'm going to speak on the behalf of all my French friends.
Alors, n'ayez pas peur de faire le voyage.
Don't be afraid to travel here.
L'Angleterre, ce n'est pas loin. Et la WAW est la meilleure école d'Europe.
Yeah, English is not too far away from France, and getting here is definitely worth it. You know, it's not going to be that long of a trip, and actually you will enjoy it as much as we do.
Ici, c'est du pur catch.
Here you don't just learn wrestling, you learn pure wrestling, actual wrestling.
So, pour moi, c'est la meilleure école au monde. Français, si vous m'entendez, n'ayez pas peur de venir. Vous regretterez sûrement pas.
In my opinion, this is just the best wrestling school around. So if you're French and you're watching this, don't hesitate a second, just come to WAW.
In my opinion, yes? Right, so you just set us off the wrong crutch. So we hit here, bam, we sidestep, we took him, or her. 1, 2, kick out. Look where he's at. Let's go. Roll straight through. 1, 2, kick up.
Good, lovely, really good, mate. One more time, mate.
All it is here. This is all it is. This is all I'm doing. I'm putting my right hand on the back of his back. Yeah, basically I've got a grip, I've got half a grip. I need to have his arm, I need to be in close touch, but try and get an under grip on it. Because you're going to go under it. Oh shit, you're going under it. Yeah. Most foot goes in between his feet. Yeah, but you do it all in one motion. So. Oh! Oh, that's all.
Okay, so you can feel it here. I can take you any way that I want to. I want to put it down, make you look and take it next week.
Hi, my name is Grapplers. I'm from Belgium, and I came here to WAW to learn the real British wrestling. So basically, there's already a big name from Belgian wrestling here, which is Robin the Kim, and I really wanted to learn from the best in the business. So that's why I came here and really get as many knowledge as possible and learn from the very best. Yes, and maybe take my career to the next level. I know that WAW produce the best wrestlers in Europe and the UK, so that's what really attracted me and pushed me to come here. That's why I really wanted to come in and learn the real British wrestling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. 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 Slow down.
Okay, Lex, Ben, this is a week-long summer camp for the WAW. You both started Monday, fresh as a daisy. No other wrestling ability, not even any other gym. WAW's the place to be. Tell us a bit about it.
Since I came over from the United States, I heard that WAW is one of the best places to go because British wrestling is the best. And since I've been here, I've actually realized that I've been looking at television and everything like that, and I've seen Tough Enough, and I think that's absolute. You know, I think these are real wrestlers. You know, I mean, you have the acting aspect, but these are not acting. These are real wrestlers. You know, when I first got here, this is the most intense training I've ever been through in my life. And I'm a veteran. I was in the military. You know, so that already should tell you what type of training they do in the military. And this had me huffing and puffing through my goddamn ass. You know what I'm saying?
So what you're saying is, Lex, this is tough business, yeah?
Tough.
Soul
crushing, but you get through it. You know, it teaches you to be a better man and be strong, you know? I mean, if anybody tell you that wrestling is fake, they'll walk around with 3 shoes on. 2 on their feet and 1 in their ass. Dude, because I'll be goddamn, you get slammed on that damn hard wood, you gonna feel it. It's not no joke.
No, Lex, Ben, it's your first time as well. Have you got anything to add to that?
Well, I don't think there is much to say, to be honest, after that, but I'm just puffing up my arse, mate.
How you find it? I mean, what's different to WAW? What attracted you to come here rather than any other school in the country?
Well, it's just you taught wrestling. None of this, you know, jumping about before you've learned the fundamentals of the British wrestling, which is what I wanted to get into and do, and learn that, and then go from there onwards. But this is...
So will you boys be back?
Be back. I'll do this for the rest of my life.
Team WAW?
Team WAW. I'll tell you one thing, since I've been here, this guy here is like a freaking mental genius. He can look at something and it's just like, hey, we do this. He saved my head. Alright?
Good. Well, you can't leave him now. Brothers in the wrestling, yeah? Cheers, guys.
Well done, lads. Good stuff. Superb.
Let me see some noise, we hear some noise, brother.
Right, now we're going straight on.
Yeah.
Selling, positioning, your body. Are you with me?
String it up,
When I
bitch.
say selling, I mean,
There you go, there's the noise, thank you, carry on.
right?
That's better, I can hear you. I can see it. Let's go.
Got to remember this. Now this is just one side.
Seeing is believing.
You've got people there, you've got people there, you've got people
He's a
there.
little one, he's the one to my son.
So
Do your son takes his baby truck. Come on.
coming up there.
Hi, I'm Peaches, a big WAW fan, and I've been here training with WAW for 2 years now. And as you can see from the back, I brought some of my Italian fans with me, and we are all here training at the WAW facility. As I told you, I've been training here for 2 years, second year back here for the summer camp. What brought me here? Well, first of all, the experience. There's nowhere to learn better than here at WAW here in Norwich. Then apart from that, yes, the atmosphere. We are all a big great family. Being an Italian, I was scared that maybe I wasn't going to fit in this contest, and yet I was accepted as part of the family. You know, I'm Peaches, but my real name is Mario, and there's a long story about that. So that's all. And please, I clearly suggest this to everyone. It's a great experience, great try. You come here, you have your money worth spending here. I'll definitely say you love that. And also the food is quite good over here.
Ciao a tutti, io sono William.
Yeah, he is William, and he's from Naples, so from the south of Italy. We are from all the parts of the country.
Questa per me è la seconda volta che
And it is the second time too for him here in WAW.
Per me è veramente un'esperienza magnifica
And it's a
perché
great experience
ho avuto
for
la
him,
possibilità di conoscere tante
because he
persone
got to know lots of people from different parts of the world, learn
e di
from the
imparare
best,
nuove
and learn lots of
mosse,
stuff, lots of
tante-
moves, lots of holds.
La cosa che mi appassiona di più di questa palestra è
The
il
most
catch.
thing that catches me is chain wrestling wrestling, know the experience. Technical wrestling is not stuff you learn from everywhere. It's for the best, so just come here.
Hi everyone, I'm Sabrina and I'm from Milan. This is my first time here and I have to say that I love it. The teachers are great. We knew a lot of legends of the wrestling and I learned very much during these 5 days. Five days. And I definitely want to come back and I don't want to leave actually because I love this place. And
more people that are going to move over to Norwich.
Yeah, totally.
That's all. It's a great day also today.
So guys, are you officially now Team WAW?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Team WAW?
I had a match.
We've got the Italians representing WAW. So you guys need to do what these guys are doing, and let's get on a plane, fly over, and come see WAW.
Yeah,
True?
totally.
Brilliant. Well done, guys. Thank you.
Come on, Jack. Here he comes. Boom. Good lad. Come on, Jack. Here he comes. Boom. Here we go. See what he does. We got 3 rounds to make. That's it. That's it. Feet. Good. There. Good. Heads there. Good. Here we go, just how you done it, don't rush it. That's it, through. Okay, oh, that's it, slow, that's it. You're not rushing. That's it, yeah. You've got her, good. Good. Round you go. Over. Through. Up we come, lad.
Lovely.
1, 2, 3.
So right now I'm standing with Nathan. Nathan, you've travelled all the way from Ireland. Yes. What part of Ireland are you from?
I'm from Belfast, Ireland.
Belfast, okay. And what attracted you to come all the way to England to WAW week-long summer camp to be here this week? What attracted you?
The Knight family in general, you know, they've got so much heritage alone, and what they're doing is absolutely phenomenal. Like, they've got PH in the WWE, they've got Magnus in TNA, amongst other guys who've got WWE trials just like yourself. So that's something I want to inspire to do myself and, you know, make progress.
Okay, so obviously you made that big decision to come over here.
Yeah.
You know, you've travelled far. Some people won't even travel half an hour.
Yeah.
All right. But you've travelled all the way from Ireland. And what is it that specifically brought you here? Is there a specific style? Obviously, you've said about the nights, but what have you learned this week so far?
Yeah, what I've learned so far is the old school British style, which I think is we need to keep that heritage. You know, the Americans are doing their stuff. We need to keep British wrestling alive. A lot of technical style wrestling, and we had Maury Jones here yesterday. It was absolutely phenomenal. Learned a lot of stuff from him. You know, catch count style, and that's what I absolutely love. So that's what I want to continue to do.
So will you back to WAW?
I'm actually moving here in end of September.
Right. And to Norwich, or?
Yeah, to Norwich, yeah. So Roy, your father, Ricky, everyone's helping me make that transition to move over as well.
So there we have it. I have Nathan standing with me. Nathan, believe it or not, you'll be the 36th person that stepped foot in our gym that's moved from a different country to Norwich to better their wrestling careers. Welcome home, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
1, 2, so if I introduce me in, good. You want to roll backwards or you roll to your left? Down the right. Good. Lovely. Alright. And then we're really strict on the bottom thing. Okay, lads. Okay. 1, 2. That's it.
So here in WAW, the nights, we don't think we know it all. We bring in guest trainers. This week alone, you had the #1, Marty Jones, absolute phenomenon of British wrestling, an absolute pure legend. We've also got, for the first time ever, Tony Sinclair here Friday. We've had the Wonder Kid, Johnny Storm. We've had Roy Knight. We've had Ricky Knight. We've got Sweet Saraya. And most importantly, we've got the lads that were born and bred here. People that we've trained that are now helping and influencing others. People like Alex Young, an actual cruiserweight champion, a fan favourite, and a 12-year veteran. We've got Axel Lynch, someone that was born and bred here, raised by the WAW and brought into the business the correct way. Jimmy Ocean, the person that started every bit of this. He was the one that trained Ricky Knight, and even now, if you have a look, he still influenced all these people. A man that's done 35 years in this business, and he's still thirsty to keep learning and pass on the knowledge. Actually, I'm going to bring Jimmy in here.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Ocean, one of the coaches this week at the WAW boot camp, and let me tell you, I've been doing these boot camps for quite a few years, and this year is going to be the best year. It's that good, I'm actually thinking of coming out of retirement. We've got Italians, we've got Americans, we've got Germans, we've got all Europe, they've all came over because they've heard of the WAW and the style, what we show, and the style is the best style in the world, and that's the British style. We have Zach, we have Alex Young, all good top boys, training the future of British wrestling. The great Marty Jones, #1 yesterday, coming down. Today we've got Johnny Storm, what's going to show them the flying. Let me tell you, this is a week what you don't want to miss. So if you want to be a wrestler, if you want to get into the action, come to boot camp, WAW, because if you got it, we'll get it out of you.
You go from the headlock, all right? So from here, you step across. So you're literally as close to him as you can get. Okay? Go back, go back, go back. Okay, from here, you flip. You take headlock. Headlock, that's it. Okay? Same move again. You rotate, you spin.
What?
Head off. From here, you spin, you change the grip. Right, you're gonna have to come down.
Yeah, okay.
Close enough. Rotate. Around. Glove to corner. Okay. All right.
One more. 1, 2, 3. There you go.
I came to WW because like I told my people who introduced me to wrestling that this is the place to learn the skill and the basics. The wealth of experience that all the coaches have is incomparable to any other place in England, really, as even Europe as far as I'm concerned. I'm originally from Poland and I moved down to England 9 years ago because I always wanted to wrestle. Unfortunately in Poland there is absolutely no wrestling whatsoever, so when I finally got here I got a chance to do something that I always wanted to. I've been to a couple of schools in England and that's the first one where everything is so nicely structured, everything is nicely taken care of. You've got 2 rings, basically really nice matted area which most of these wrestling schools really don't have. Although I like how, despite the fact that what we do is very demanding physically, the safety is really focused on and the stuff we're being shown is very, very safe and everybody can do it. So as far as I think, this is probably the best school in England.
Why did I?
Why did you came here? You drove me here.
I did drive, yeah. I have been wrestling for all of 1 week, and I heard on the Jericho podcast, which was obviously Paige was on it, so Soraya, and she said go check out WAW if you're wanting to get into wrestling. So I was like, one training session in, I looked it up, and the guy who trained me has been up here, John Hardin, so he obviously spoke quite fondly of it. So I decided to check you out, and it just so happened it must have been like 2 days before I checked you out, you posted the first summer camp advert. So I was like, ding ding. So I was 1 week in and I was like, I've got to come here. You've obviously got pedigree, you've got people that have made it, so if you want to learn from the best then you've got to come here. Like obviously, like Martin was saying, you got 2 rings, the setup's good, everyone is really nice, like it's really like, it's like a family, it's like a community. So it's like, if you want to learn, you learn from people like Jimmy. Jimmy's awesome. He's like,
Jimmy's legend.
I've learned so much in just 2 days. I've only been training for like 4 months, and I've learned so much in 2 days that I can just take back with me and like hopefully improve on for like the rest of my career if I ever make it. Check me out. No, but it's just, yeah, if you want to come train anywhere, come to WAW. It's probably the best place to go.
Here at WAW, we want you to support the stars that are WAW. We don't want you to be influenced by Americans. We don't want you to be influenced by anyone else apart from the people that you come and train by. We have our wall of champions. You can see the boss working hard in the office. You look around at all these banners in this room. It's WAW events. It's WAW wrestlers. It's people that you walk in and you want to aspire to be in this country. Because before you make it to the big time, you have to be the cream of the crop of British wrestling and the cream of the crop of Europe before you can start expanding your wings and have inspirations and dreams about getting to America or Japan. Learn your craft, and that is here at WAW Grapplers Gym.
Stay down, man.
No.
Stay down.
Let's go, Robin. This is awesome. We're not giving up, guys. No way. Don't give up, man. Oh. Let's go. Oh.
Don't want to give up, man?
No, I'm not giving up. There's no quitting me. Let's go, Roman. Let's go, Roman. Let's go, Roman. Come on, Roman. Let's go, Roman. Let's go, Roman.
Keep says no. No! Stop swearing.
Let's go, Roman!
No! Say no! Open hands.
Once again, we are here at the week-long summer camp, WAW, and I have the head of WAW, the head of the Knight Dynasty, the man that created all of this, Ricky Knight. Now, you've done these seminars for years and years and years. What's different about this year? How did you attract 30 people from all over the world?
Well, I think a lot of it, Zach, is because of Paige has helped us. I mean, we've just grown. Since you went to WWE, the place has grown, we've grown, the family's grown, the publicity, and people are suddenly realising this is the place to be. This is where you learn everything you want to know in pro wrestling. You know, it's not just the wrestling, it's how to carry yourself, the etiquette. We get people into places, we look after them. Once we've trained them, we don't just open the door and sling them out. We look after them, we get them work, we set their first wage, and we're part of a family here.
Well, it's funny, I'm just going to give you some bullet points of what's been said by some of the people that's travelled here today. We have an American that said that here is just pure wrestling, and that he's seen other TV shows, in his words, not mine, Tough Enough, which is a load of it's on there. I didn't say that, he did. Okay, we've got Italians. There's 9 Italians that stood here and said they feel a part of a family. It's a community, they feel welcome. We've got French guys that are begging their friends to come and learn from the best. You know, we've got Germans, we've got everything here. We've got people that got their own companies that have travelled down to learn from you, to take back to their schools. I mean, how does that make you feel, knowing that everyone is just crediting your company, your gym, your business, your knowledge?
Well, it makes me feel very proud because we set out to do this years ago. What we've got achieving today, this all started 25 years ago. This wasn't a process where we went, we're going to open the doors and we're going to become a successful company. It took a lot of years, and also you've got to remember, there's not many people now who can teach our style. There's not many people left in Great Britain. You can go to any school in Great Britain, people, but there's not many left who can teach you the old British styles, the old Mount Average rules. And as you said, we've had Marty Jones there this week, yourselves and all the coaches. You know what I mean? We've got Johnny Stork now, who would be on this new school.
Yep.
And then Friday, we've got the first time in Great Britain, Tony Sinclair, one of the greatest wrestlers this country's ever seen, who's never actually done seminars before, is stepping right into this facility Friday to do a seminar. So this week it's been fantastic.
So let's finish this up, because what went from a 2-minute tease has now turned into a documentary, believe it or not. Is there anything you want to say to people that are too worried about Knight's reputation or worried about travelling or anything like that? Have you got any inspiring words for the people that's watching this?
Let's set the travelling straight. I get people saying to me, I want to be a pro wrestler, how to do it, Mr. Knight? I say to them, get down our gym. It's 2 hours. If 2 hours is too far to travel, you don't want to be a pro wrestler, my man, okay? I don't want to do it. Because as I said, when I started, you travelled everywhere. You took your bag home for a job. It didn't matter how far it was. So that's one thing that would put me off someone coming here. But what's the pro thing coming here is what everyone said. As you said, the Italians have been coming in now for years. This is the 3rd year running. They've brought 10 Italians over to this company. And as they said, they feel part of a family. So the Knight's reputation, what goes before us, once they get here, realise that, you know, this is a family. The whole thing is a family, not just the Knight family. WAW is a family.
And a lot of people have said that. So I'm actually going to be asking a few more questions to people around the gym. We've spoken to Jimmy Ocean, who said this is the best one he's done in all the years that you've hired him, and he's actually thinking about coming out of retirement. He's pumped up that much. So have you got any last words or anything to say?
All I'm saying to you people out there, if you want to be a pro wrestler and you're serious about it, this is a serious place to come, because we're serious. There's no frills, there's no, it's all sweat, blood and tears here. But at the end of it, you will be a pro wrestler. We will get you out there. And remember, WAW have trained true world champions, Paige and Nick Aldis. They've both come from this gym, and they've both been world champions of the biggest major league companies you can get. Not many training schools can say that. So what I'm saying to you guys, if you've got any idea of being a wrestler, WAW is the place to be.
So now you know everything you need to know about the WAW. You know what we train you. You know our physicality. You know that you become a family member as soon as you walk into this gym. You know that people have travelled far and wide to travel and wrestle with the Knights. The best wrestling family in Europe, You've seen the gold mine, you've seen Grapplers Gym, you've been to the dungeon. Now, I feel it's time for you to leave because we've got some training to do. So that camera, get out of here!